The letter arrived today. Recent postmark. But my father died in 2009. For a few seconds, I just stood there, staring at the envelope on the table. Yellowed paper, but clean. As if someone had protected it from time. As if it had waited 16 years to reach me. It was late afternoon. The sky gray, heavy. The sound of rain on the kitchen window. That kind of rain that makes you remember old days, things you thought you'd forgotten. I was opening old mail. Forgotten bills, nameless cards, wedding invitations from people I don't even remember anymore. And then, I saw that envelope. My name written by hand. The same firm stroke. The same curved R at the end, the way he used to write when he signed notes for me, when I was a child. But he couldn't have written that. The stamp was new, the date from the day before, and the address, the old one, the house where I lived in childhood, the one with the peeling green gate and the bedroom window that never closed properly. For an instant, I felt my heart beat wrong, as if something, somewhere, had found me, as if the past had my updated address. I opened it, slowly. My hands trembled a little. The paper smelled of something kept too long, and at the same time, that faint lavender scent, the same one he used on his pillow, the same one I smelled when he hugged me after a nightmare. Inside, just a folded sheet, and a cassette tape. The shaky handwriting said, "Daughter, don't be frightened by what you're about to hear. I needed to write this before it was too late, before you went back." And nothing more. I looked at the tape, the same brand he used when he recorded music in the 90s. Those TDK tapes he kept in a shoebox, with names written in pen. Trip, 1997, your mother's birthday, for you to listen to when you grow up. But who still records on tape? Who would have done this now? I went up to the attic. The stairs creaked the way they always creaked. That sound that scared me as a child. Up there, among dusty boxes and furniture covered with white sheets, I found the old tape player, covered in dust, like a relic from another time. I cleaned the display with my sleeve. The batteries were still inside, corroded, but they were there. I replaced them with new ones. I put in the tape. I felt a chill run up my neck, as if someone was watching me, as if I wasn't supposed to be doing this. I pressed play. A hiss first. Then, heavy breathing, slow. And then, a hoarse, distant voice calling my name. "You must not go back there. The door is still open." The sound in the background, the wall clock, that unmistakable tick-tock, the same clock that stopped at the exact minute he died. 3:27 in the morning. The recording continued. I tried to close it, but I couldn't. I promised I would protect you. But some things, they don't stay on the other side. They cross over. My body froze. Each word felt new, as if it had been said now, as if he were there, in that attic, trying to warn me. If you go back to the house, don't go upstairs after midnight. And if you hear someone calling you from the basement, don't answer. It's not you they want. It's the passage. I spent the whole night listening, rewinding, trying to understand. He spoke of things he had never mentioned, of a promise he made before I was born, of something he locked away but didn't destroy. He said the house wasn't just a house, that it had been built on something ancient, something the people in town knew about, but pretended they didn't, and that he had tried to seal it. But the door, the invisible door, was still ajar. I feel it when you think about it, daughter. I feel it when you want to go back. Don't go. Please. Don't finish what I couldn't. I cried. I don't know if from fear or longing. because it was his voice. It was him, even after all this time. Since then, every night, someone knocks on my door. 3 times, always at 3:27. On the first night, I thought it was the wind. On the second, I got up, but froze before opening. Through the crack under the door, I saw a shadow, still, waiting. It wasn't human. On the third night, I heard my name, not in his voice. In mine, as if I were on the other side, calling myself in, and I could never open it again, because now I know what he meant by the door is still open. It wasn't the door to the house. It was the door between us, between what remained and what never left. Sometimes, time returns what silence couldn't bury, and some messages don't come to comfort. They come to keep us from crossing over.